Well, goddamn, here we go again. The 49ers schedule was announced yesterday, and I'll be honest, I've tuned out a lot of football stuff since the last Super Bowl. I think us Niner fans in general have been tested very, very much over the last few years. Lots of success, but in the end, we were not able to deliver on the big prize, which is Super Bowl number 6, which we have been clamoring for ever since 1995. So here we go again. Another season is coming up. Another ride, for better or worse. An attempt to get back to the big dance, to get back to the Super Bowl, and hopefully even just get there, but hopefully win the whole damn thing. It's been hard to get a little excited, obviously given the way things shaked out last time. Felt like the last Super Bowl was the one that we had set up to win, and in the end, it just wasn't our time. So for better or worse, we look ahead. We have one more season upon us, and let's see if we can get it done this time around. But the schedule is not easy. So right off the bat, we have 3 preseason games. Does anybody watch preseason anymore? I know I don't. Also, with not following that much football news since the Super Bowl, not really sure what other teams have added to their rosters since the offseason. So this will be a completely uneducated, but just throwing it out there, prediction line for what the season could possibly be. Week 1 against the Jets, Aaron Rodgers comes back, and that is going to be a home game. Home game, Niners are great, kept a lot of the core together. I'll take that as a win. Week 2 on the road against Minnesota. I don't know. Coin toss, I'll take that a win. Week 3 against the Rams, at the Rams. Division games are tricky. I could see, the Rams are really, really good. They're going to be good this year. Let's call that a loss. All right, week 4 against New England, back in Santa Clara. I think that's a win. The Cardinals, yeah, that's a win. Seahawks at Seattle. Not really sure what the Seahawks have added this year, but they're still riding with Geno, or I forget the other dude's name. I don't know. At Seattle, let's narrowly call that a win. Yikes. This is the game right here. The rematch of the Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs, but this is in Santa Clara. Niners are going to want revenge. It's going to be a rowdy crowd for this one, man. I feel like the Niners are the kings of winning games that don't really matter. I'll probably give this one as a win. And if they see each other again in the Super Bowl, we know how that'll probably play out. Ugh, but yeah, I'll say that's a win for the Niners. Against the Cowboys at home, I'll consider that a win. Yeah. After a bye week, they are away in Tampa. After a bye week, they're on the road. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Man, I don't want to keep on stacking wins here. I know they're going to have to falter somewhere on the road. So you know what? Let me just say that this is... You know what? I'll still say that it's a win. I picked the Niners to beat the Seahawks in Seattle. So I would imagine they'll probably beat them at home. So let's just say they'll get both wins against the Seahawks this year. The Niners have to lose a road game at some point. So let's just say that they'll lose in Lambeau. Let's just say that. Similar. This one's tough. At Buffalo. That one's going to be a tough game. Let's say they'll struggle and take another L here. Against the Bears at home, I'll take that win. One more time against the Rams. Let's run that shit back. That's a win. Miami has a way of stacking the deck against visiting teams. Depends what both teams are going to look like towards the end of the season. But Miami's been a contender. I don't want to say another loss, but let's just say that that's a lot more likely. This is another good one. Detroit's going to want their revenge for the NFC Championship game. But it's a home game. And if there's something to be playing for towards the end of the season, I would say the Niners get the win. And ending the season with Arizona, I'll take that win for sure. So all in all, with my completely ignorant picks, the Niners in the 2024 season will go 13-4. Is that a little optimistic? Maybe slightly. That's also assuming everybody stays healthy. But I think they can do it, and then whatever happens, happens in the playoffs. But you know what it is. Niner faithful till I die. What up to all the 49er faithful out there in the Bay Area and everywhere else? We're gluttons for punishment. What can I say? We will be along for the ride no matter what. And no matter what happens this season, it's always the red and gold, baby. Let's do this.